We are back here on Girl Talk, and we are going to be talking water. We are here with Chris Lane, and we're going to be talking about what's been in the news a lot recently is all the information about water and bottled water and
well, with the new administration, there's a lot of green talk, whether it's in the building industry or the water industry. So there's a lot of these going in the landfill. Not just water. I mean, it's beer bottles and beer cans and whatnot. But the water's really coming under attack and wanting to do something.
Yeah, what is that about?
Is that because of, are you paying too much for water? I mean,
well, no, it's mostly just about recycling.
Yeah,
and these going in the landfill and how long it takes to, to
break down.
To break down and get out of the environment. So
my daughter always said or read something that you're not supposed. She was getting one of these and then refilling it all the time, refilling it, refilling it. That's a big no-no, right?
Well,
I didn't know
I've
that.
just heard that. No, it's supposed to. The plastic releases some sort of toxin.
If
that
the
can give
plastic's
you
heated
cancer.
over 108 or 20 degrees, there's a chance of that. So if you leave it in your car or something like that, it's probably not a good idea.
If you just leave it at your desk, it's fine. I've heard that once you open it, you have to drink it within like 12 hours.
Is that true?
It's got to be heated over, a certain temperature. So putting it in the microwave, it all started with baby bottles, putting baby bottles in the microwave.
But that goes back to, different lean cuisines.
Yeah. Or even, what if the warehouses that store these get hot? And then you
They're
don't
talking
even
about
know.
the tractor trailers that haul it and things of that nature. Those are all concerns.
Well, you're with Culligan?
Well, I was just going to say,
Yes.
you're with Culligan.
Hey, Culligan, man. I'm sorry, but that was a great branding, great program.
I love it. I mean, it's been around for almost 80 years and it's still going strong.
Well, what are you talking about? What are you recommending? What is your point of view from this? Since
Well,
you are the water expert.
Yeah, we do a lot of 5-gallon bottled water, delivered to the home or the office with a cooler. What the industry is going towards now is called point-of-use coolers. And they're coolers without bottled water that have filtration systems on them. We recommend reverse osmosis. That's the highest form of water filtration for point-of-use.
What does that mean?
Well, there's carbon filtration, and you'll see that on a lot of refrigerators. You'll see the filter in the refrigerator, and basically that's a carbon filter. That's going to remove any taste, any odors, chlorine, chloramines that they're using to disinfect the water to distribute it to the consumers. Reverse osmosis is a process of where water, if you took, if you ever, go back to science class, osmosis was a process of taking one concentrated solution to a non-concentrated solution. We just, under this water pressure, we reverse that process. We take the concentrate from the water that has dissolved solids in it, whether it's calcium, magnesium, lead, mercury, any heavy metals, and under pressure, push it through a membrane. And the membrane is all I can describe it as. Well, no, it's actually like cellophane, just wrapped very tight, and you push the water through that, and all the good water goes to the middle in the tube and goes out to a storage tank. The water that doesn't make it through comes down and goes to drain.
Is it like fluoride would stay in?
Fluoride would be removed.
Would be removed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've always heard that soft water.
Well, that's our #1 business is soft water. We sell water softeners and drinking water systems. Soft water is a process of removing the hardness minerals, the calcium, magnesium for the water, so it's easier for the water to work with soaps.
Correct.
In your laundry, in your dishes.
Don't get
You
lime.
can wash your hair with soft water.
You can.
Yes.
Well, my
It's
next door
better to
neighbors
wash your
have
hair.
it.
Okay.
And we were talking about that, and they were like, you have to have soft water. I'm like, oh, really?
It's almost like a drug. I mean, if someone's out of salt in their salt tank or their
They get
system's not
addicted to
working,
it.
it's like, you can't get here tomorrow. You call a dermatologist. It's 3 weeks to get in to see them. But I mean, this Culligan man can't be there the next day. They're very upset. I mean,
Well, I do know you use less products. Obviously, it would be save some money.
and we try to talk about the softener being green, although there's some waste going to drain in the regeneration process and whatnot. But use 75% less soap products.
Do you retain, I know it sounds really crazy, but do you retain any salt? I mean, could it be?
It's sodium, it's not salt.
Okay, right.
Salt, sodium chloride, so
Okay.
it's regenerated with sodium chloride. The chlorides go down the drain and the sodium is in the tank, and that's what's exchanged for the calcium, magnesium.
Well, what's your recommendation then for drinking water? I mean, is it tap water?
Well,
is it...
drinking water, we recommend bottled water because, we don't want to see a lot of these going in the landfill either.
So wait a minute, you recommend
A 5-gallon bottle of water for
5-gallon
for a
bottle of
plumber
water.
office.
Okay, okay.
Or a reverse osmosis system
For
such
offices,
as this.
that would be great
That's
too,
great.
right?
Goes under your kitchen sink,
Yep.
and it's got 4 filters. Step 1 is a particulate filter. It's
Gotcha.
going to filter any floaties. If you ever drew a glass
Floaties?
of water
Yes.
and you see the
Yes.
floaties
Yes.
in there, down to 15 times smaller than the diameter of a human hair.
Okay.
The second filter is a carbon block filter. That's going to remove any taste, any odor, chlorine, chloramines,
Yeah.
things of that nature. And then the third filter is the reverse osmosis filter. That's going to remove any heavy metals, calcium, magnesium.
Do you recommend we put this in our kitchen sink? What about bath?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so kitchen
Yeah.
is where we really
you
need to
drink
It's
focus
for the
on.
5% of water that you consume.
Okay.
You know, using it to flush toilets, shower in is just overkill.
Sometimes some of those metals, though, that are being removed in the process, they're good for you, right? And that's when you have to go and get vitamins to replace.
Well, you know,
it.
fluoride, a lot of people ask us, and many dentists will recommend a fluoride tablet because then you
exactly.
can control how much your child's
Or
getting.
rinse,
Gotcha.
Because you don't know how much water they're drinking. So,
Exactly.
How much
so-
water should we drink?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, because Anna
This is-
really
yeah.
wants you to give that to
Well,
her.
this is
She's
hers.
going, yay!
This
Thank
is
you.
it's
Back here.
64-ounce container, and they recommend 8-ounce glasses of water a day. I've heard from some other experts, ½ an ounce of water for every pound you weigh.
I like
Well, it
that.
sounds like
Thank you, Culligan, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Christine, thank you for joining us on Girl Talk. There's a lot to learn about. I mean, you just
There is,
don't even
yeah.
think
I mean,
about
water.
it. Stay with us. We're going to be right back and talk about theater.
Sponsored by and filmed on location at J. Banks Design, the fresh and innovative retail destination. Also sponsored by The Greenery, serving our community since 1973.